This is Stefan Heitmann. I am the head or director of WeSolutions, a company located here in South Chile. And we are involved in green energy generation, and we are currently developing software which is meant to help agriculture by bettering or making better crops by including the Internet of Things in agricultural process. We are establishing a SCADA system which is meant to read information from sensors, all kind of sensors located in soil and in crops. Our system will be able to deterministic capability, which will let him irrigate when the plant needs the most or just needed. This software will work in an individual server which will be located in land. It will take all the data gathered from sensors, and it will also take information freely from the web, like forecast and stuff. So, for example, if you have an irrigation period scheduled for tomorrow, but tomorrow it will rain, the system will automatically stop that irrigation process, and therefore you will save all that water, which can be in a normal season, not like last year. It could be between 10 and 50 millimeters of water during summer season. We have, for right now, we have developed our prototype, which has already been able to communicate between the weather station and the software. The software is currently reading data, and it is right now able to manually process or send through internet an irrigation order. So you have one of the bumps, start irrigation, stop irrigation, and you can retrieve data dynamically back. So you will now remotely know if soil moisture is enough or isn't. This system, I called it Evoflow. Here my partner, he created a name thinking in the evolution of flow of water, flow of information. And by being able to get to this point in which we have successfully communicated the software and hardware, we now realize that there is a huge amount of information that should be processed. This cloud agricultural data must be created. This means it needs lots of lines of code and lots of programming, so that will be the main point of this development. And we also need to create how our system will relate to people, so how it will look. It's a very important part of our software because it will be located in the land, and it will have a very beautiful outside. So we are now applying to scale because we need to develop this software part and this hardware part in order to get to a good point of action for this summer season, so that we could gather all data that we need this summer. So we have been working with the very best people that we could find here in Osorno. We have a industrial designer, which is Ricardo, and myself, I'm an architect, and Orlando Jerez, and he also has a partner. He's a very experienced SCADA programmer. He has already successfully created programs which relates very well platform software with hardware, currently working all the time. Also are working with an agricultural engineer. He's the one that provides us the people who will help us to get our software to be proven. We have heard from investors that are very interested in the point of view we are setting to our work. And it is also very important for Chile, you know, country that wants to be named as the food market of the world, and the food provider for the world. How we plan to make money? Well, we have worked in three different approaches. We have the one in which the landowner will buy all the equipment directly. There is another possibility in which we set all the sensors, and the farmer pays a fee, a monthly fee or a yearly long fee. And the third option is Googleize our system, by meaning being everywhere. Let's say, for example, our sensors detect that your soil lacks of let's say iron, and our software will connect you with the iron provider. So if this iron provider wants to sell to you his iron, you will have to pass through us by being text messaging and options in your screen, personal screen, or Evoflow platform.